How you doing, fellas? So basically, I remember the name Derek Lambert. I think he got some other guys there doing it. Derek, if you hear this, please come back to your channel. Like, people need you. I know you're busy, but people need you, and people need your brother. And life is hard, but everybody could have a little bit of time. All right, you help me tremendously if you ever hear this. This is for people that are going through withdrawal right now. And if you're like me, it comes to a point you start looking for answers through the internet, through videos, through whatever you could find. And you'll hear all types of things, miracles. You'll hear people that get out of it in one day, bullshit. You'll hear doctors that say that they could get you out of it in one day, bullshit. Now, can they do something that costs thousands of dollars and probably get the dope out of your brain without you doing the intense withdrawals, which they gotta put you under? Yeah, but did I have like fucking $20,000 at the end of my dope addiction? Of course not. Come on. And usually when people do it like that, let's be truthful, we go back. I did. When I go to a fucking nice place and they give me Suboxone, and I'd be like, oh my god, this withdrawal isn't nothing, and then I get out, I leave, and I'd be back at it. This time it was different. I was turned away from the hospitals. I was turned away from the detox centers. They had enough of me. Family had enough. Most cigarettes. If you're in day 2, take a shower. Get up and take a fucking shower. I know you're gonna go through fucking hell. It's gonna like have temperature changes, but the hot water exfoliates, gets some shit out of you, and get some new clothes on you, and then just go back in. Nah, I will remind you, when you get out of the shower, you're gonna be shaking. Unless you got a heater, you're gonna be shaking tremendously. So when you're shaking, it's actually gonna tire your body. The shaking. You're gonna shake all the way to your bed, and then you're gonna be shaking in your bed for a period of time until it calms down. You will have a couple of seconds of comfort, which is like fucking hours sometimes, it feels. Those few seconds, or sometimes I get like a 15-minute break. I think it's my body would just run out of adrenaline for a second. I remember the sweat on my feet. I go like this, and the sweat was not a regular sweat, because when I changed my clothes, I tested a theory. I said, let me put a shirt there and let it dry and see the consistency of what's in the sweat. And when I went and touched that shirt again, it was crispy, and it was chemical coming out of my pores, leaking out of everything: orifice, eyes, nose, vomit, poop, diarrhea. Now, people did advise me, do not drink too much stuff, to not go to the bathroom, because you could end up with a big ass bowel issue. Alright? And I've tried that, and you end up, if you take too much Pepto-Bismol, you get up to like black. But it's bad. Just go with the flow. Eat properly, though. You have to. Listen, one time I didn't eat, I almost died. I caught an infection. I ended up in the hospital. Alright? I'll tell you my story a little later, but I'm going to tell you how it started, alright? And slowly I'm going to work all the way to where I'm at now. This is 14 months clean. Alright? And I'm going to bring up pictures from then, and you're going to see I was dying. Alright? And the room where I lived in, I'm going to show you. I'll show you pictures. I keep them as memory, to always remember where I came from. I have a permanent one. Look at this one. See that? We'll discuss those later. Fentanyl is a motherfucker. So, day two. I haven't slept. Now it's really starting to kick in. It hasn't fully left your system. Not yet. I gotta calculate how many were you taking. 30s? You were taking what? I know people take 10. I know people take 5. No difference is 5 and 10 are a big difference. Now fentanyl, complete different subject. Heroin, complete different subject. You cannot put fentanyl and heroin on the same category. If you were using pure fentanyl, alright, use pure $10 bag of fentanyl and then try to do a $10 bag of heroin and see what happens. You know what's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing. Fuck, you might still be sick. Now, my habit was $120 to $150 a day. And I got good dope. Good fentanyl. At first it was heroin. Then I went. At first it was I got shot. I was in a wheelchair. I ended up blues. And I live in Florida, so I was back here with a pill mill. I tried that first. I didn't like it. Somebody died around me. I stopped it immediately. But then I got shot, and I was selling crack. Got shot. Ended up on 30s, 15s, perks. Breakthrough plane, the whole thing. I was so sick that I'd run out of my script and show up, and they give me another script, because one time the doctor even told me, they go, you are so sick right now that pain will kill you. Plain simple. He said, your blood pressure, everything, you're screwed. Like blood pressure, you have an infection, your leg, you have a thing going to your heart. I had a thing going to my heart with a battery. I was done. Like they thought I was gonna die. I didn't. And all of a sudden, you're like always, somebody says, man, you're wasting a lot of money after my doctor stopped giving me. I just buy 3, I'm getting 3 30s on me. Maybe I get it for 75, 60 if I'm really lucky. $20 each. The lot if I'm lucky. But I'm at $8 a milligram. But neither nor. Day 2. Those are all variables that go into what you're using, how long, and then I'll go back to that. You want to know what's going on right now. With your system of your fucking sweat. I like breaking it down like easy, because fucking your brain is racing. So, the system of sweat and control of temperature is broken. That's why the goosebumps, that's why you're outside and you're like, is it cold outside? And people, if you're even close to anybody, me, I'd have 1 or 2 people, even people that I was close to, I didn't want them to see me. I was like a vampire. I'd be scared. When it rained, I hear the little drops outside. I'd hear them that loud next to my ear. And now, I don't hear them. But it's crazy. It's like everything was a spidey sense. I had what they call the Dragon Ball Z, which is an energy ball in your chest of anxiety, because I mixed them with benzos to get an extra high. Not fun. Constant. I went on walking missions. My dog's a healthy dog. At that time I had a pit, and my dog was healthy. He loved running, he loved walking, and I used to walk so much and I used to carry water for him and for me, that it would just look at me and it would start going like, yo, take me back home, please. This is insane. Because I'd walk and walk and cross blocks and blocks trying to get the anxiety out of me. Come back, only to find that it will come back. Third, we're still on day 2. Let's keep it on day 2. So I'm trying to keep food down. It's not happening. If you could have somebody blend it, blend it. If not, what you're gonna have to do is get something that you really find tasty. In my case, at that point, I was solo. I was getting like foods that they were just giving me. I had to eat whatever, and I just grab it, stuff it, take it down, swallow it. I had to get something in. A lot of crying. You can't watch videos like this. Watch other ones. Watch things you like, music that you enjoy. Now, I don't drink. A lot of people go and drink, try to take it. Sometimes it makes the withdrawal even worse. Not only that, but I actually went through it to try to do it. So I'm gonna save you. This is what happens. You drink and you feel like you're feeling a little bit better. That night you'll go through hell. Because not only is your body trying to get rid of alcohol and you're feeling all the weird sensations and you're in between, and then you're dizzy, and then you tried to overdrink to try to get away, but it didn't go away, and then you might pass out but wake up feeling now double sick. But the extra alcohol turns into fat cells, which then go over the fentanyl cells, which then takes a double to get out of your system. So you're delaying the process. You never you learn, huh? Me personally, I had a couple benzos next to me, and I would take them at night to try to get an hour. Sometimes I get 30 minutes. And I had to stretch them because I knew it was a 7-day banger. That's what I call them, 7-day bangers. Because there's 7 days. And out of all the times that I tried here at my home, I made it to the 7th day and passed it only one time. And you know why? I caught COVID. And I got very sick. And COVID, for some reason, makes you tired. It didn't really mess with me that much, but it got me really, really tired. So the anxiety and all that wasn't as bad. And I was able to cope with it even though I was in the room for a week and a half. My last experience to fully get off of it, I did it in the hospital. 2 weeks psych, 2 weeks intensive unit, and then 2 more weeks, about a week and a half in a regular floor. I almost died. I had infections. I had slashed myself in my arm severely because I couldn't take the pain. That's what you're gonna get today. But listen, you can do it. Don't do nothing crazy. All those things that are going through your head, they will go away. I'm here telling you that they will go away. Like many other people will tell you that they will go away. Now, do you have the patience, perseverance to endure it? That's on you. The football is literally in your hands. You got 25 yards to go. But once you score that touchdown, you never gotta go for that touchdown again. God bless you guys. OP free.